is that you? It has been so long since you have been around here.
Funny seeing you, Cyclops. Haha, get it? I'm just checking out my old stomping grounds.
Funny, Rogue. So does that mean you are coming back to finish school here? I heard that when you left our school last year, you joined up with Magneto. Is that true?
Yeah, Magneto is so much better to work with, and I actually learned something useful from him, which is more than I can say about anyone at that good-for-nothing school here.
What are you talking about, Rogue? The Xavier School literally saved my life, and yours, all our lives. We were rejected from our families, our old friends. Didn't our lives completely change when we came here and met each other and everyone else? This school, and especially Professor X, accepted us not just to be students there, but he accepted us as more than just mutants, as people that matter.
Well, that's debatable. Take, for instance, that teacher Beast. He was the worst speech teacher. He didn't understand me at all. I told him, and even Professor X told him too, I get really angry very easily and so stressed out. And what did he do about it? Nothing. He should have known that I've been diagnosed as bipolar, which, duh, is an emotional disability.
Yeah, he's pretty dense. I remember when I first arrived into his classroom and he did not want me to pick my own seat so that I could sit closer to the blackboard. I tried to tell him that I cannot see well. I just wanted to yell at him, "Dude, I have a visual impairment." He just said, "What? So do you belong at a school for the blind?"
That's nothing. My last year there, when I took a speech class, he basically thought I was crazy or stupid or something. He had me do all our written tests orally, as if I couldn't read. And he didn't give me all the multiple choice options on those tests, as if I couldn't learn as much as everyone else.
Yeah, but when you first arrived and were in Professor X's class, you started with him first year, didn't you? This year, he's helped me out so much when, for example, he let me use a bigger textbook, and when everyone else had the huge 10-page paper, I only had to turn in 5 pages, since writing for too long hurts my eyes so much.
Well, that's all good for you, but Beast did the opposite for me. He tried to help me, and its effect was so wrong. He thought I had a disability for learning or something, because he told me that I did not have to learn half of what we were learning, like those poems we had to memorize. I only had to memorize the first half of them instead of the whole thing. How insulting.
Yeah, he did that to me too. I think he thought I was dyslexic. He told me that I did not have to read out loud in front of the class, when that was one of the biggest parts of the class. It was a speech class, but we can't just remember the bad stuff.
Hey man, I'm just being realistic.
So, is Beast the reason you left?
Of course, nothing Professor X or anyone else at that school and what they had done at the beginning could make up for what that good-for-nothing Beast did to me.
Are you sure? Aren't you just ungrateful? Didn't Professor X excuse you from doing some of his hands-on projects, which is how he taught us biology? You know, with all those labs we did with those animals? Those types of hands-on projects were perfect for me, instead of just following along a PowerPoint presentation that I could not be able to see. He understood that you would freak out if you had to touch something alive, so you could do an oral presentation of the material. And remember how interactive his teaching style was? He was so clear with the purpose of each lab, and he would begin the lesson with some awesome demo to set up the instruction. And he would never ask us to do anything without first modeling the lab.
Well, I don't remember all of that.
Of course you don't. You just remember how bad things were with Beast and how he would just lecture us with his instruction time. But Professor X understood us. He knew that we could not just listen to lecture, but needed to do cooperative learning, like group work. He knew each one of our strengths and weaknesses. Like you when you had a bad week and he would just let you take the test after school, let out and do an oral exam, right?
Maybe. But you should hear what Magneto says about the school. Life would just be a lot better if we were to get rid of all of you.
Oh yeah? Well, we'll just see about that. No one's going to talk about Professor X or this school like that. Why don't you bring Magneto around here tonight at midnight, and let's see who really is the best teacher. I know some other friends who have something to say about this too.
All right. Well, we'll see you then, chump.